Hey guys, momentaijankguy here again, bringing you a classic deck profile. I used to play this back in the day, not like when it first came out, like maybe like a few sets after, about to try, but I never really did it. So we're going to be it's gonna be a LordKnightmon Deck Profile. We're gonna start with the eggs. So we have one Koromon. So the effect is when attacking, if I have three or fewer security cards, I can give one of my opponent's Digimon minus 1k. And then we have four Pikmons. Essentially, it's the let's see, where's the middle? Ooh, right there. The mouse out of the way. Essentially, it's the same skill. But it's when you attack, if you have three or more Digimon, you give one of your opponent's Digimon minus 1k. So very nice card, very good. I was originally running Ooh, I don't know where they went. Excuse me. Oh, they're over here. I was originally running Viximon because I am running like a decent amount of options. But my friend, she made a good point that the draw is important. The draw isn't like, as important as like clearing board more consistently. So we're gonna go on to the rookies. Oh, and I do apologize for the light because if I use my normal light in my room, it makes a really bad glare, and I want to make sure you guys see the cards. So we're running four EX1, I believe. Yeah, EX1 Salamons. The inherit is if you have three or more security, you get a draw card. So it's very nice, very generic. Then we have three Postmons. This one is signed. I know you know, so you were not allowed to use signed cards in official tournaments. But I'm borrowing my friends right now because I don't own any Postmons because um back when I wanted to play LordKnightmon, I made like a very cheap version of it because back then Postmons I think they were like $25 a piece, and you needed to play four for that deck. So this is signed by the person who designed Postmon, not the artist who did this art right here, but the person who designed them. So if you went to Nats in LA, Nationals, he was there. So very very good card. So if you have let me see, I think it's three or more. Let me see. Yeah, so if you have three or more security on play, draw a card. If you have three or fewer security, you get a memory. But if you're exactly at three, you get a draw card and you get a memory. You get to do both. So very very good card. Next we are running four Bushy Agumons, LordKnightmon skill. You get to play level three or a Yellow Knight, a warrior from your hand. And yeah, and so this gets a rush. If one has one security left, you swing with LordKnightmon. You play this and then you swing for game. And then we are running two Lucimons on play, recover one. Sometimes you will have to hard play too if you just want to like try to like live it a bit longer. If you have 10 or more cards in your trash, you reduce the play cost by 8, making it about 5 costs, and so you get to recover. And it is a rookie, but you cannot evo this rookie over your egg. So I believe this is technically 16 rookies, I think? 14. So 12 rookies you can actually evo over your eggs, and 2 that you can't. Put that to the side. Onto the fours. So all the fours are very cheap to play. So we're playing 4 Shortmon from BT10. So it is a level 4. It only costs 3, which is ridiculous, like every other 3 aside from the Hallucimon and the Bushiagu. They all cost 3. So sometimes this is not even a bad play, it's just hard play it. And it evils for 1. The only downside to it is that the fact that everything is so cheap about it is that it's only 3k, so it can be easily deleted. Next we are running 4 of the O Torimon. I've been debating about playing one hybrid in here, but I'm still like on the fence of it. In Torimon, 6 to drop, 6k, 1 to Evo. It's decently chunky for a 4 for no skill. And then I think it's like BT4? BT3. Close, close, close. And then we were playing 2 Gladamon. Debating about bumping it up to 3 and cutting out 1 Torimon. Just because this card is very good on play, you get to look through your security for a holy warrior or a warrior, I believe. Yeah, holy warrior or a warrior in its type. You reveal it, put it to your hand, then you recover 1. And it's only a hard play, but it only costs 4, so it's not too bad. So very very good card. But sometimes it can't whip. It can whip though. On to the fives. So of course we were playing 4 Knightmon. On play, minus 4,000 to one of your opponent's Digimon. Hence why we were running the eggs that reduce DP by 1,000 to hit that 5,000 mark. So I am missing 2 level 5s because I do not have them, but I'm gonna get them soon. Next we are running 2 Sanzomon. I think this card is very very good. When Digivolving, it has the same skill as the BT3 Angelmon. When Digivolving, one of your opponent's Digimon gets security -1 to the end of their turn. And the inherit is the exact same thing. When you attack, one of your opponent's Digimon gets security -1. So I think this card's a very clean card, and it costs 7 at 7k. It's decently chunky. Uh, I'm running these fillers right now. These are supposed to be the Angelmon. Angelmon's the same thing. When you Digivolve, one of your opponent's Digimon gets security minus. I think it's -2 actually, until the end of their turn. And then the inherit is if you have 3 or less security on attack, you get to play a level 3 from your hand, who's upping its cost. A yellow level 3, I believe. I just found these in my locals bulk. They're whatevers. The Chirimon is when you attack, gain their memory, and then at the end of your turn you lose their memory. And the Maycrackmon is during the opponent's turn, if you have 3 or less security, all your security Digimon get plus 4 key power. So ignore these. They just pretend they're Angelmons because I don't have them yet. But I did want to get out a list for you guys. And thank you for the new subscribers. I now have 6. And on to the 6s. All right. So we have 4. Hopefully you guys don't hear my Discord. That's my logos popping off because the balance was trash. The War Greymon X, I mean the Greymon X antibody. I mean it's a good hit. I'm not gonna argue with that, but they only hit 1 card, and that's trash. I wish they hit Hades Force because Hades Force means some decks literally can't even play the game. It's like, oh, you stopped the board Hades Force. Oh well. All right. Anywho, LordKnightmon card's very very good. 11k. When you attack, you can play a yellow warrior from your hand. So not a holy warrior or like that, not like the Doorbreak mod where if it has like Soras, that doesn't count. This one specifically has to say warrior or that's it. So she can literally only play 2 things. That is Nightmon and Gladiemon. And that's it. Because they have to be yellow. And then the other effect is you can play a level 3 from your hand. So very, very good. So you can play the level 4 Gladiemon, the level 5 Nightmon, or any level 3 from your hand when attacking. And the all turns is she gets 1,000 power for each other Digimon you have on the board. So she gets very, very chunky with how many Digimon you get on the board. And next we are running 3 Venusmon. Venusmon is for survivability, so you can live. Sometimes going into using Venusmon at the correct times, you just wins you a game because she basically says you get to live another turn. So when Digivolving, all of your opponent's Digimon, even the ones that aren't even in play, even the ones that are in raising, anything that comes onto the field because it is a blanket effect, gets security -1. And any Digimon with security tag minus or plus, they do not get when Digivolving skills, and they do not get when attacking skills. So let's say you're playing against Galamon, for example, from the structure deck, because that card is still very, very good. It inherently has security +1 for its generic level 6 skill. As soon as they Digivolve into that, all their when attacking skills do not activate. They get nothing. And so it's literally just there. And her other skill is any Digimon that has security minus or plus cannot attack her. So she literally just sits there. My friend does run a Kazuchimon. I actually do want to try it out because that does seem very. It's like a good last minute resort. It's like, oh, EO for 5, recover 3. And the opponent to be like, oh, bruh, I literally just chunked 3 security and now you just got 3 back. But I think this is a very good combination. Because, like, depending on the situation, be like, okay, I'm going to swing, play a Knightmon, -4, egg, -1, it's dead, yada yada. Heal for 4, I can put you to 4, put you to 1. Alright, you have no effects. You can't kill me next turn. She might die, but again, hopefully the board is more chunkier. I mean, not chunky, more bigger. That way, LordKnightmon can survive. Because usually when she's suspended and if the opponent has the means to take her out, they'll usually do it 100% of the time. Because if they let this on the board, you're just getting more free bodies, and it's just great. So yeah, these are the level 6s. And anybody who is opening up Beelzemon starter decks, I hope you guys pull the chase card, the ghost. I think it's technically called a ghost rare. The Beelzemon. I saw my friend pull it like right in front of me. He was like, "Hey, is this good?" And I was like, "Bruh." Onto the options. So we play 6 bombs. So I put this in recently. So next week I'm gonna play on my locals. 3 wyverns, bruh. This card just hits everything in the game, aside from Black War. If they have is it Yuji, the Tamer, the Black Tamer, to tap it, protection from options in general. But this card is just very good. -15, they hit everything. They have a level 6, they don't like it. Kill it. You play against all force, kill it. It just kills everything. If you play against Melga and they end this, they hit this in security, kill the stack, dies. The only thing it doesn't hit is Grandis, because for some reason he's 16k. But if they do the full combo, he's 18k with the egg, and you're just like, well, you can't do nothing. So you hope it's the first check they hit. That way they don't want to attack with it again to chuck the rest of your security. Next, we are playing 3 Holy Sunshine. This card is new. This card is in BT11. I like this card a lot. It is an 8 cost, but reduces cost by 1 for if you have a Tamer in play. So it's 7 cost. So choose 3 of your opponent's Digimon. They get -5k until the end of the opponent's turn, and they all get minus security -1. So let's say your opponent has 3 Digimon. They could be chunky, they could be nothing, but you automatically reduce them by 5k, which is good because if you have a Venusmon out, they're one attacking when Digivolving effects, depending on their levels, they don't go off. And also, what's good about that too, it gives LordKnightmon more survivability. That means for sure they can't run it over. Because just this and this out, these two out, she's already a 12k body, so it's 12 and 12, and the opponent can't even attack her. The Venusmon. Yeah, so this card it's very good. It's really good when they hit it in security, and it was just like, well, they're all rested, or I can't swing anymore because they can't do damage. So I toned these cards down. One, healing therapy. I was running Dre before, but it wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. Like I would get it in my hand very often, but there would be some games where I would never see Venusmon, or I would just see LordKnightmon. And so I put it to 1, and I still have to try it out, but I think it's going to be very good at 1. So the effect is for 2 cost. It essentially has a Holy Wave effect. So choose one of your opponent's Digimon, you get security -1. But if you have Venusmon in play, you can choose up to 3 Digimon instead. And the security effect is you activate the skill. The only upside to Holy Wave, if you hit it in security, it's minus security across the board. So then if you have Venusmon, it makes it even better. It's like you Digimon for free essentially, if they hit it. And then we were playing 1 yellow memory boost, just the search for pieces. Essentially, if you see it, it doesn't matter. If you see it, that's good. If you don't, it's like, nah, that's why it's at 1. Might take this out for a reinforcement memory boost, but giving so much security in this day and age, if you're not playing it like Mervamon because you just have blockers to establish, could be too much for them. But I still think this is really good. So those are all the options. I think we're playing 10? 8. 3, 6, 8, yes. 8 options. And then we were playing 3 TKs. Just This is still probably the best generic tamer in the game for yellow. Because the Kari tamer is very good for Mastermind. Who's recover, tap it, more state's ability, more usage out of it. On play, you get to look at security for a card, any card, add it to your hand, and if the card happened to be yellow, but the whole deck is yellow, you recover one. And that's all it does. And it's a memory setter, beginning of your turn, start of your turn to be exact, but before anything happens, if your memory is not at 3, it gets set to 3. I have been debating about putting a TK Kari in here, just because that little memory gain you can get to 3 to 5 does so much. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. I have a lot of fun with this deck, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And I will see you guys next time, and I hope you, again, hope you guys pull good on your Beals and Monster decks.